Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily Hassler. When I'm recording this, it's the 4th of January and outside my window there is a snowstorm going on. And if you can hear some noises in the background, it actually is people out there shoveling the snow away, and it had been snowing all night, and yeah, not that fun weather for me to go outside in, so outside for today, so I'm gonna stay mainly inside and crafting. It was a long time ago since I did a haul video, and I thought I would do one because you have requested it, and I thought I would show you some of the things that I got in Christmas presents and a couple of cards that I've been doing. This will be a pretty long video, so please stay with me until the end. I have a huge order from, not a huge one, I got an order from Seven Hills Crafts coming in later this week, so if it comes here before, I think Saturday, I will put it in the end of this video too, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so let's get started. For Christmas I got this from my mom and dad. It's an HG gun, and I have been using it for these couple of days since I got it, and I'm actually doing this as an experiment to see how many cards I can do with one of these rules. So as you can see, I've been doing some crafting. This is maybe 10 or 11 cards or something, and I've been using it frequently and a lot. So I'm gonna see how long one of these lasts me, and because they are pretty expensive, so I want to see if it's worth it. So far I've really been loving it. I love the colors. It's the hot pink and I really like that one. And it's easy to use and it's easy to like bring with me on my scrap cart. And another thing, I didn't know how to load this one up and I didn't understand the instructions that come with it. I'm so bad at that. So I actually looked up a video on internet, on YouTube here, and if you're having any problem loading your HG, that's a great tip to go online and see if you can get some inspiration from there. And then I got another thing that I really love. I got the Mini Misty, and this is a delayed present from my mom and dad too. And I haven't used it that much. I actually got it yesterday, but I have created one card that I'm gonna show you in the end of this video. So far I'm really loving it, and I love the size of this. It fits perfectly on my scrap card and I can bring it with me, and I have been doing some research and I think this is the size that fits me the best. So really looking forward to creating some nice cards with this one. Another purchase that I did not that long ago was this embossing silicone rubber embossing folder. Not an embossing folder, an embossing mat, you can call it. You can see it's this like rubbery material. I cannot speak. You use it to emboss with. You can use your dice or your stencils to emboss, and I have done a card where I'm showing you this, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be uploaded, and I think in the end of this month. So that is that. And then I also got a couple of other things, and I should say, I don't know if I started to say this, but this is a whole video that I'm like trying to fit in all the things that I got between, I should say, September to now in the beginning of January, because I haven't been feeling that well, and I will tell you why. And I've been working a lot, and I haven't had any time to record, and actually I haven't been buying that much either, because I got a lot this spring and I got a lot this summer, so I have been using the things I got. I think that's an important thing, to use what you get and not just let them stay in your stash and be forgotten. So use what you have and don't buy too much. Buy the fun stuff, of course, but you don't have to have everything. But this is something I really can recommend, the Delicata Golden Glitz. And I know I told you in the Christmas series that I was going to be doing Christmas cards this year with gold, white, black and red. I think I told you that anyway. And I bought this for that one, but I didn't use it that much. I will show you a card where I'm using this. I really like it. It's a great product and you can do fun techniques with it. This is another thing that I bought. I bought this, it's not that long ago. It's a Fiskars Easy Action, I'm sorry. And it's just, you pull out the trigger and you can use it, and you pull it back up and it closes. I use it for fuzzy cutting, and I've really been liking it. Then I bought a couple of distress ink pads, and there were a sale at one of my local stores here in Sweden, so I purchased a couple of things, and I really like distress ink pads, but I mainly am buying the small ink cubes because I think they fit better and I don't have a lot of crafting space. But when they had a good sale, I had to get a couple of them. So I bought Ice Capade, Chipped Sapphire, Blueprint Sketch, Shaded Seedless Preserved, Pine Needles, Oak and Black Suit. And I really like this black suit. I have a card coming up that I'm going to show you where I'm using that one. Then I also got a couple of other ink cubes. These are from Hero Arts and Alta New. It's the Green Fields and it's the Red Cosmos. It's the Maze Shades of Teals and it's the June's Fall Colors. I really like these ink cubes. They are perfect for me, and one thing I really like is Alta New's ink cubes because they are in matching colors. So if I want to do a layering stamp set with the leaves, I can just grab this one and I have all the colors that I need. So really good thing. Then, oh, sorry. Then I have been doing a couple of cards that I'm going to show you. I think it was in September that I did an order from Clearly Besotted, and I actually got this stamp set. I haven't been using this one, and I'm sorry to admit that because I have a rule with myself to always use the things I get, but I haven't been having time actually to do anything with this, so I'm gonna try to do something soon. This is called Cheeky Monkey, and it has this all fun sentiments. It's your birthday, go bananas, or Cheeky Monkey and thanks a bunch and so on. And they are so funny, all these images. I can really see myself coloring them in and do a lot of different cards and techniques with it. So that's one of them. Then I also got this one. I think it's called All in One Size, and you can see they have the one pieces really, and this is so cute. Happy first birthday, look who's turning, and then you can use the numbers, and yeah, this is a really fun one too, and I like their fonts and their looks of their characters. They are really easy to color and nice to have in your stash. So I'm gonna do a couple of cards with that. I did one that I'm not that proud of. I think it's the color scheme of these balloons. I don't really like it. I did a video with this one, but I'm not gonna put it up because I'm not proud of it. So I'm gonna try to save this card because I don't like throwing away all the work I did, but I really don't like this card and I don't want to send out something that I'm not like pleased with. So I got another one. This is called Teeny Tiny Treats, and it has all these goodies and these two sentiments and a banner, and I did a couple of cards with it. This one I'm not super proud of. It was the first one I did. I just tried it out, and then I did this one. This one I actually really like, and you can see that I took this one and just stamped the images really easy on top of it. And then I stamped the sentiment, hope your day is as sweet as you are. And then I used the banner and just colored it with my watercolors. Really fun, really easy, really like it. This is another one. This is a take on this one. And I did the same thing. I just line it up with my rulers and then I color them in. Yeah, so that is that, and I'm just gonna move this out of the way. I got one more stamp set from this from Besotted, and this is the I think it's called Vintage Roses, English Roses, and this is a layering set, so you get a large rose, a small rose, large leaf, small leaf, and all of them have 3 layers. And I actually did this, I carved with this a couple of months ago, but I already gave it away, so I cannot show it to you. I don't think I showed it on my Instagram either. I don't know why, it's fall out of my memory to do that. I can see if I have a picture of it or something. But yesterday I used my Mini Mister for the first time, and then I used this one. And here is the card that I did. A really simple one, just did some masking and some leaves, and I used this die that I'm gonna talk a little bit more about now. Because I really like birthday cards, and that is what I mainly am doing right now. Because you always have to have birthday cards in your stash, right? So I bought this stamp set from MFT, and it's called, I think it's just called Birthdays, yeah. And I've been doing a lot of cards with this one. I think it was released in July when they had their like big birthday, yeah. So I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. So first off, of course, we have this one, and then we have this one. I really like this. I just took the die and did some punched it out in gold foil cardstock, and then I used a Tim Holtz stencil and just went over that one. It's roses, and I went over it with some candied apple and then some black soot on the outside. I really like this technique. I've been doing it a lot, and I have a couple of cards to show you with the same technique. And I did some ink splatters and some gold splatters with some Heidi Shine in the gold finish. This card I already have been showing you. I uploaded it, I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, if you haven't seen that, just watch that, because I will explain it all to you. And then I did these 2 cards, and now I'm gonna show you another stamp set. This stamp set is from Alta New. It's called Simple Flowers. Really been loving this stamp set. I think it was released this fall. It's a pretty new one. So I just used my new ink cubes and inked them up in this fun color theme. I think it has a really retro feel to it. And actually my sister has been painting her kitchen, you know, her kitchen, I'm losing my words here, her kitchen doors, I don't know if you can call it that, but where she keeps her plates and everything. Those cabinets she has been painting in, I think, this teal color. I don't know if it is exactly this color, but it's reminding me of it. And I think this retro feel, this 50-60 feel, is really beautiful, and I think you can create a lot of nice cards with this one. And I just used the die, that die that I showed you earlier from MFT. And the same thing with this. I didn't do any masking. This is just, I just used a stamp block and did this. So I didn't even use my Misty, because I didn't have it at the time when I did this. And you can see the images are really stamping well. So you don't need a Misty to get a perfect impression. And I did this one too. It's on the same theme as that one. I think I did them the same day. And I did another one, and this one I'm not super proud of, but I think it turned out okay. It had this fun sparkly, I don't know actually if you can see that either, but it has. And I just used one of the leaf dies in the background to create that. So that was that. I really like this. And then I'm gonna show you another stamp set from, see, I think I'm gonna show you another MFT one. It's nearly finished now, guys, so stick with me. This is called Bold Blossoms, and I did a card with this also a couple of weeks ago here on YouTube. and yeah, you can see, you can really get a nice impression with these flowers. And I think if you're new to this layering stamp set technique, I would definitely get this one because it's so easy to line up. And I did this without a misty, I did it just free-handedly, and they are beautiful. And this is so versatile, you can use it for a lot of different cards. I did it for a birthday card, I mean you can do it for a congratulations or get well soon or whatever. I really like flower stamp sets at the moment, and it gives me this springy feel, and I really like that. Speaking of flowers, I actually have been going a little bit Avriel crazy. So I bought this stamp set, it's called Painted Flowers, and I saw a YouTube video with this one and I just couldn't resist buying it because it's so beautiful. Actually, I have a video for you coming up, maybe two if I'm good, because I have recorded one but I have an idea for another one. So I will record it if I had time before I'm going back to work. So this is the first one I did. I used the stamp set from the other Avriel stamp set that I just showed you, and then I just play around with some coloring and with some different stamps in the stamp set. You get a lot of nice filler images that you can use. Really like that. Another one that I did go a little bit more boiled with is this happy birthday card. I just used one of the I believe it's that one. I used that and one of the smaller flowers to just create all of this. And it didn't take a lot of times. I didn't use a misty, I just did it free-handedly. So they are easy to line up, and you can always get their lining up chart at their website. You can download it and print it out if you want to. So I just used a stamp set from Hero Arts. They are coordinating, and I have been showing you that one before. And of course I love my Pretty Pin Par sequence, so I used that one and finished it up with some strips of gold and black cardstock. And the last one I'm going to show you for right now is this one, and same thing here. I just did some easy masking actually, and then I had some pink colors, and I used, for these two I actually used basil vanilla cardstock. I've really been enjoying that, using another type of cardstock than just regular white cardstock. So, and then I did the coloring and some filler images, and then I used a sentiment from that other also new stamp set that I showed you earlier, pumped that up on some fun foam and a black strip, and I used some enamel dots and Pretty Pin Par sequence. So that was that. I don't know if I have that much left to show you. One last thing I can show you. Here Lawn Fawn come out with their new, I think, Valentine release, and I couldn't resist because this one is so cute, and you can team it up with all your other stamp set from them. That's something I really like with this company. They always make characters that you can use with their other stamp sets. So this is called Occupy My Heart, and I've done a video with this one too, so it's coming up for you. So guys, maybe this is goodbye, maybe this isn't. If I have been getting my purchase from Seven Hills Craft, I will put it in right now. Otherwise, have a great day. See you later. Bye! Hi guys, a quick view of what I got from Seven Hills Craft. They had free shipping when they opened their store after Christmas, so I was actually very happy to purchase a couple of things from them this time. So first off, I got a couple of ink cubes, and these are from Alt New. They are the crisp dye inks, and this set is called Red Sunset, and I'm actually kind of curious how they will look compared to the other Alta New inks I got, and this one is called Red Cosmos and this is Red Sunset. So I'm gonna compare them and see if this is like the mid-tones of that one or something. That's my plan anyway, so we'll see how these looks. And then I also got the Cold Summer Night, and I got the Rose Petals. and I think this will be like more on the purple side, I'm hoping. So I'm just not getting a lot more of the pinks from Alta New, because now I think I have all of the pinks. I don't know, but I think I do. So that is that. And then I also got a couple of stamp sets. This small set, this is actually kind of much smaller than I thought when I bought it. You can see in the comparison to this one, it's really teeny tiny, and I had hoped this J would be a little bit bigger so you can like fit it to be a center on a card. Now I think it's gonna be a little bit more subtle in the background. So this is just called, I think it's called Celebrate. Yes, it's called Celebrate. And it has all these fun sentiments that is perfect for me, since I mainly am creating birthday cards. Then I also, this is something I have been having my eyes on for a while. This is the, I don't know what it's called, but isn't it saying? I think it's called Wonky Stitched Rectangular Sets. I just have folded that in so I easily can take this out. This is a magnet sheet that you get with it, and it has all these different sizes of rectangles with this funky stitching details, and I think that would be perfect for all my cards to give it this like a more subtle look. So I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. Then I also got this one from Mama Elephant. It's the label messages, and they have all these fun messages, all from happy anniversary to big hugs, XOXO, dream big, you're the best, get it girl, missing you, I love you, hi cutie, happy birthday, be merry, with sympathy, make a wish, and so on. So really fun set, you can use this a lot. And I think this is perfect for when you have a card that it's you mainly have done like big flowers or something and you just want something to sit on top of it. This is the perfect sentiment to put on your card. And then I couldn't resist. This is the Valentine borders from Lone Fawn. And I think this is so cute. If you saw my project from last week, I did this like background with these other like border dies that I had from Lone Fawn, and I'm thinking you can do the same with this one. And this heart border, I think this is perfect. These are the perfect size hearts, and then I mean especially for my scrapbooking, I think I'm gonna die cut just this row of hearts and use them as embellishments on my scrapbooking, and I'm gonna do that in gold foil, so I think that will look super cute. And then I got other stamp set. This is from W+9. It's called Sending, Hoping, Wishing. And you can see you get these really bold words, and I really like the font. And you can get the coordinating dies for this, but I didn't because it was out of stock. And I have a couple of different sending and wishing dies, and they are from Simon Says Stamp, but I didn't have the coordinating stamp set for that one. And since the shipping from the US is really expensive to Sweden, so I'm waiting until they have a sale or something so I can compensate it with my shipping. And until then, I think I can use all these different sentiments to build up with those dice too. So this is something I'm gonna use soon, and probably you will see it here in a video. And the last thing I got, this is the Curls and Swirls. And this is from Paper Smooches, and this is a set I haven't actually been eyeballing for a while. I just saw it and then I put it in my cart, and I'm so happy I did, because I think with my Misty, if I don't stamp it perfectly, I can always go back and do it again, and I think this will be so easy to create a beautiful background on your cards. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this one. So when I uploaded this one and you have seen all my purchase for this little haul video, I'm gonna start using this because I'm so super excited to get crafting again. So guys, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this whole video, and yeah, I see you soon. Bye!